Chihuahua.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Rise and shine. It's butt whipping time.
Where are you from, bro?
Oh, I'm from Tennessee.
Oh, that's a sick accent, bro. I haven't heard that before. That's awesome, dude.
How impressive is that to you?
Really impressive.
And they run through our ass like shit through a tin horn, man, and we could not stop them.
What? Bro, what are you talking about? I don't think nobody's worried about that type of stuff.
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you.
You're not really that stupid, are you?
So don't shake your fucking head. If you ask a question, I'm telling you how I feel.
I can sit here and tell you for an hour. You wouldn't understand because you've never played. You've never been an athlete before in your life.
I am still up 20 grand from this last time I stick it in you.
More proud of yourself.
I don't agree with that. So, just go ahead on your soliloquy, but I just don't agree with that.
Oh, hell, Ricky, I was high when I said that.
Because we have a tendency to think that way around here.
You're such fucking dopes.
Here. You come up, take the mic, make all your statements. There's a seat here and there's a seat.
That's about as PG rated as I can say it.
Second place of all of college football. You need to think of it that way. You need to think of it that way.
Is this live?
Good way to start the 7-game homestand. Nice start by Canning. Canning was impressive tonight. I mean, this guy was like one of the worst pitchers in baseball last year. He hasn't been bad for the Mets, but tonight was good. He actually good getting deep in the game. I like that. I like when starting pitchers actually make it deep into the game. It helps the bullpen. Unbelievably, Brett Beatty got 2 hits. Soto in a funk still. He really has to get it going. He has to get it going. It's getting it's frustrating, and it looks like it's starting to snowball. He's got to get it going. Vientos a home run. Lindor, big game. And the Mets start the series right.
It's just not the same when Frank is positive. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Welcome back to Game On. This is your sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will. And I'm here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world on this Feel Good Friday. Here's what we got on the menu. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is the most professional, on-time, non-clickbait sports show on the internet. We would have been very, very on time. Some even say early had I set the thing up at the time that I intended to. So technically, we are early. We are early, very early. And I just brewed up a nice fresh pot of 1775 coffee. That's what I was doing before we started this thing up, and it's delicious. Here's what we got on the menu today. Got to talk about Aaron. Is he retiring? Is he playing? Maybe and maybe. We got MLB to talk about for over the weekend on this Feel Good Friday. We've got the last day of the NBA play-in. We're going to figure out who's going to the slaughterhouse after tonight. Once whoever wins is like, hey, congratulations. You get to go play the Thunder or the Cavs. Good luck. We'll talk about that. Got some bets I like in that. We've got hockey starts tomorrow. Got that. There was some other news. What else happened? There's a bunch of sports news and stuff like that going on. We're going to get into all that and more. But first, let's say hello. Let's say hello to the... Ooh. Oh, I clicked a different button. What do we think? What do we think? Let's check it out. Let's roll with it. See what happens, huh? Let's just roll with it. No Skin in the Game is here. Good morning, sir. Grass Guy's in the house. And no, Grass Guy, we are not doing a segment about Tom Brady not being the GOAT once a week. I can't lie to you guys for 15 minutes each week. All right? Would never do that to you. Would never do that to you. Good morning. Mont's here. Good morning, Mont. Patriot. How we doing? How we doing? Yeah, the Cowboys. I can't wait for the Cowboys pick next week. You know it's going to be something silly. It's not going to be a lineman. It's going to be something silly. You can count on that. Fade the Mets. Yes, absolutely fade the Mets. I bought in on Kalshi yesterday for like $15 when they were down. Well, I mean, they were down 4-1 for like 5 innings, but it was like, what were they? They were like, I think I got them at like 6 or 7 cents. I was just like, oh, it would be just like Frank the Tank to have for the Mets to have a terrible, terrible comeback. Oh, Derp. I was gonna say hi to you, Derp, and pull up your comment. I can't pull that up. That is crazy talk. Crazy talk, Derp. Derp is drinking the YouTube Kool-Aid over there. He doesn't realize that they just had a terrible, terrible lawsuit go against them. It's okay though. It's okay, Derp. We still love you. But get over here. Get out of the dark side. Come to the light. Come over to Rumble. Mastering's here. What up, Mastering? Rocker came through with 8 Ks last night. Woo-wee. Leslie's here. Good morning, Leslie. Good morning. Let's see. Let's start off with some positivity this morning.
And now he has to overcome another obstacle. So I'm going to support him. I'm going to lift him up. And I'm going to be there for him. Because I see the way he fights. I see the way that he works. And I know who he is as a person. And that's all I have to say to address him.
Oh, love me some Jameis. Love me some Jameis. Hey, real quick. Let's talk about something real quick. Before we get into our first topic. In a world clouded by chaos and noise, heaven still sings. From the throne room of glory to the hearts of men comes a song birthed in divine worship, a song echoed by the angels. This is not just music. It's a supernatural experience. A sound that stirs the soul, lifts the spirits, and calls you higher. James Manuel, an award-winning gospel voice anointed for this generation, brings you a powerful, spirit-filled anthem, Song of the Angels. Let your heart ascend. Let your worship rise. Heaven is singing. Will you join in? Now experience Song of the Angels. Go check it out. Right there. Scan that QR code. Go check it out right now. Song of the Angels. And then come back to the show. Booyah. There you go. What a way to start this Feel Good Friday. Love it. Love it. Okay. Dude, did you guys see this? I kind of like this. I don't know how you guys feel. Oh, let me make this big now. Oh, this is really big. Or do we like this? Or do we like this? Do we like this? I don't know. Check my DMs on X. We'll do here in a second. This I think, what is this? This is college? Yeah, I think it's Louisville. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, but I'm all for this. I'm all for this. I love it, especially if people have been getting heated. You got an intense situation. It's not a nut up or shut up. This guy right here nuts up. Watch this. Strike him out. Strikes him out. Look at that. Now, here's what happens next. Oh, I'm all for it. Because you know the batter over there is talking shit too. And that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. And this guy's a legend. He's a legend. He is a legend. Okay, so let's check my DMs. Hold on. Okay, yeah. I'll do something like that. I was kind of thinking that, but I want to get your thoughts on that. But yes, thank you, Mastering. Thank you. Thank you. What did Robert Barnes just tweet out? Oh my goodness. Look at what the old Robert just tweeted out. My MS-13 gang member Dreamboat. Collect them all. Jeez. That is funny. I love the internet. The internet is silly. Silly. Let's see. Derp's over here. Thank you, Derp.
Oh my God!
Oh, man, I'm still waking up. Hey, let's do this. Let's wake up with this.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away?
Bombs away indeed. Okay, let's go through some news and then we'll recap what's going on or what happened yesterday in some games. Then we'll get into what? We got NBA stuff. Yes, we got NBA tonight. Oh, and it's a High Live Friday. I forgot to mention that. It's a High Live Friday. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, chat. Do we like that or do we like this? This or this? Probably this. No one wants to see my tired ass eyes this morning. Ain't no one want to see that. Derp says a horse racing's coming up soon. That's right. Who's your favorite pony, Derp? You been scouting the ponies? Who you like? Come on now. Who you like? Here's what we got going on. Saints All-Pro right tackle Ryan Ramczyk is retiring from the NFL. That's not good. You got your quarterback all of a sudden dealing with some shoulder stuff. And then you got a right tackle. I guess it's good that you did it before the draft, so now they know, right? But yikes. This is interesting. Shout out to Scott Seidenberg from pregame.com. He says the Pennsylvania parlay. I heard him talk about this on the show yesterday. I did not tail it. But he says with the Pirates and Phillies both winning today, home teams in game 4 of 4-game series improved to 11-0 in the early part of this season. 11-0. So if you're a home team and you're playing in a 4-game series, we just bet the home team now. Or maybe it's run its course and we got to start betting the away team. I don't know. That's interesting though. That's crazy. 11-0. There's something to it. Don't know what it is. It depends on the owners or jockeys more than the horses. No. It's all about the stallion. Trusty steed. You know what I mean? Bierski says we're talking football. Whoop whoop. That's right. Dude, we're always talking football here. It's always football season. Football season is 24/7. 365. 24/7, 365. It's all about the steeds. Shout out to Trent. Trent deserves this. Trent went on a wild ride yesterday. We're going to talk about that here in a second. He went on a wild ride, but this was one of them too, man. He had a rough day yesterday. Yeah. One away. He's the king of the one-aways. This is insane. So let's get into this story. So Aaron Rodgers goes out on Pat McAfee show yesterday and said some things. Says he was not very happy with the new management over at the Jets organization. He felt disrespected that he flew all the way across the country to meet with the Jets, talking about next season. And that, he flew all the way across the country and he was expecting a long conversation. And basically it happened. It was pretty quick of, hey, do you want to play next season? And he's like, yeah, that's the plan. The plan is to play next season. I want to play. And they go, yeah, well, we're going to go in a different direction. Thanks for coming. Got him. But I don't know why he's shocked by that because, I mean, it's the Jets we're talking about. Anyways. So he was kind of pissed about that. But then, asking about going forward. He says Aaron Rodgers said he was focused on his personal life right now and that retirement is a possibility, but playing is also a possibility. So maybe. And he wanted to squash the rumors that it's all about he's holding out because he wants more money than what teams are currently offering. And he said, no. He said, no. He said, listen, it's not about the money. Oh, I wish I had the Joker clip right now. Oh, that would be great. When he's burning that pile of cash in the Dark Knight. Oh, my God, I wish I had that clip right now. That would be perfect. But he says, no, it's not about the money. He says he would play for a measly $10 million. He says he'll play next season for a measly $10 million. It's not about the money. I hope one day, just one day, I get to a point in life where I say, you know what? It's not about the money. I'll do it for just $10 million. That's it. It's not about money. I'll do it for $10 million. Now, $10 million for a starting quarterback is really not that much in the NFL. I mean, you pay backup quarterbacks that, really good backup quarterback that, but still, I just thought it was hilarious. It's not about the money. I'll do it for $10 million. Oh, really? Oh, gosh, what a sacrifice you're giving us here, Aaron. That is a huge sacrifice. Wow. That's my new life goal. Bierski says I would keep painting for just $10 million. That's right. I'll keep getting up and doing the show every single morning. Hell, I might even be on time for $10 million. I'll do that for you guys, for you, chat. I will make that sacrifice. How about that? Dirt says WrestleMania is tomorrow. Ooh, there you go. Will, it's Superman Day. It's Feel Good Friday. It's Feel Good Friday. The best thing to learn about NBA, don't bet it. No, Patriot. Right now is the time to bet it. Just trust me. Walk with me. I'm 6-3 so far. We haven't even got officially into the heart of the first round of the playoffs. Just walk with me, Patriot. I got you. That's what I told the chick in the bar. At a baby Mont. Dude, I'm about to have a 15-year-old tomorrow. How insane is that? Driving. Here in Idaho, you can drive without like in Washington at 15, you could get your permit and drive if you had an adult in the car with you. In Idaho, you can drive when you're 15. That's crazy. It's wild. Crazy. 15. Man. Anyways, good for Aaron. Still don't know what he's going to do. So he basically went on Pat McAfee and said nothing, which he absolutely loved. You know, he loved every second of that because everyone was speculating. It came out of nowhere that he was going to be on Pat's show. Everyone's like, oh, this is the retirement announcement. Oh, my gosh. Everyone's giddy like little schoolgirls. Like, oh, my God, he's going to do it. Finally. No, he did what Aaron Rodgers does best. He said nothing. Just like what Jimmy's saying right now. Jimmy just commented on it and says, Aaron Crybaby Rodgers. That's right. That's right, Jimmy. This is pretty crazy and good news. Damian Lillard has been cleared of his deep vein thrombosis, also known as DVT, and is no longer on blood thinning medication. Doctors have told Bucks officials this recovery has never been seen before. I wouldn't go that far. I mean, it is pretty spectacular and miraculous, but it's not like never been seen before. But the good news is, once he gets comfortable, like he feels like he's in game shape, Damian Lillard can play. Clot's gone. There's no risk of it right now. He's at a risk, of it of developing another clot. Highly unlikely he would, this quickly. There is always a risk, but he doesn't have any risk of like having a heart attack or having a stroke because those clots are gone. And the main thing was coming off that blood thinning medication. You cannot play when you're on that, especially a physical sport. You can't do it. But he's off of it, which means he can come back and play. He's not going to play Saturday. He's already been ruled out, but I mean, he can come back as early as game 2. That's cool. That is cool. Shout out to Dame. Glad he made a full recovery. I saw this. This was crazy. So we know that Travis Hunter and Shadur Sanders, Colorado's going to retire their jerseys for some reason because, all those titles that they won. Oh, wait. Barely above 500 record at Colorado. Oh. But Deion I don't know what he's doing. He doesn't seem to get it. Deion Sanders offered a way to soothe any hard feelings over the recent announcement of Colorado's dynamic tandem, Travis Hunter and Shadur Sanders, skipped the line to have their jersey numbers retired this weekend. Let's see. Hugs and handshakes for all. Can we start off with me just shaking everyone's hand that played here before? Just give them a hug. They've got to come back for that, right? Let's start with that. That's what I want to do. He basically came out and said, let's see if we have the quote. Where's it at? He says he defends his son's inclusion on Thursdays. And so we're talking about Shadur. We ain't talking about nobody else. If his last name wasn't Sanders, we wouldn't have this discussion. That's the point, Deion. That's the point that you don't get. If his last name wasn't Sanders, he wouldn't be getting his jersey and number retired. That's the point. You just made the point, but for a different reason than what you think. It's just wild. I don't know. Hey, they can retire whoever the hell they want. Who cares? What's this? Stricken by bite. Texas Patrick Corbin nearly missed a start. Oh, wow. Anyways. Yeah, Patriot. I'm just glad my Cougars have higher standards than those Buffaloes. All right. I thought we were embarrassing, but no. No. This is kind of crazy too. Giants undecided on the 5th-year option of Kayvon Thibodeau and Evan Neal. The Thibodeau one is kind of interesting to me. What are the Giants doing? You're undecided on Kayvon Thibodeau? Really? Maybe those rumors of them trading him are true. Maybe they are going to take Jalen Carter. Would be a smart move. I hope they don't. Someone Patriots can take him, but maybe that's what they're doing. Now I have a reason to cheer against those Boulder bums. Yeah. Okay, well that's that news. Let's go back here. You guys can tell I am very, very well prepared this morning on this Feel Good Friday. Man, there really isn't anything good going on like sports. I think we're done with the sports news segment. Good job. Good job, everyone. Man, that was easy. We did it. Let's go over this. Oh, this game. Oh, no, it wasn't this game. It was the Reds game. Oh, God, we got to talk about the Reds game. That was funny. Speaking of which, I got to pull up Trent's old Twitter handle. That ties in with it. But Diamondbacks defeat the Marlins yesterday 6-4. Never a doubt. We didn't have any crazy well, I guess you can count the Mariners game as a crazy comeback, but I was already betting that one. But all the other ones, it just wasn't happening. I was trying to get like 2 innings left, a team down multiple runs, a crazy comeback. Because we see it happen all the time. Trying to get a big win on Kalshi. Never happened. Oh, well. Diamondbacks win 6-4. Pirates defeat the Nationals 1-0. Pitching duel there. Pitching duel. This game was crazy. The Mariners and the Reds. Check this out. So Mariners win in extras 11-7. So since he goes up 2-0, Mariners tied up with a homer in the fourth. Then the Mariners take a 4-2 lead in the fifth. Then, bottom of the seventh, since he scores a run. So now we're at, 4-3? Yeah, 4-3. And then the Mariners go up and score a run in the top of the eighth. So now it's 5-3. The Reds put up 4 in the bottom of the eighth, go up 7-5. They're 3 outs away from a win. Then Seattle hits a 2-run dinger. Now, at this point, I had the Reds in this one. I bought them low on Kalshi. And then I sold out at like 93 cents. And I even told myself, man, I should sprinkle a little bit on Seattle here at like 7 cents. Why not? But I didn't. And then they hit a 2-run dinger in the top of the ninth, ties it all up. We go to extras, and then Seattle just put it on them. But it was just crazy. Wild finish to a game that looked like it was easily going to be Seattle's. Then it looked like it was easily going to be Cincinnati. And then Seattle just came back and ripped the soul out of all the people betting on the Reds. Just got to be disgusted with yourself. Look at this. So this was Trent came out, and I felt very unconfident once I saw this when he said he's on Reds money line for Mortal Mega Max. We know how those end up. And then in the bottom of the eighth, when they hit that home run and the Reds go up 2 runs, they go up 7-5. Trent goes, "Oh my God, I never have good shit happen to me like that." Bang. And then he says and then when Seattle comes back and ties it up, he said, "There's no fucking way." Let's see his reaction here.
If I see blue font. Oh my fucking God! Oh my God, are you fucking serious? The blue font fire flame emoji!
I don't know why his voice is like that, but that is hilarious. So that was a wild ride in the Mariners game. I'm telling you, if you see, even if you've already bet it, if you see that Trent's on the same side as you with a Mortal Mega Max, go the other way. Cash out. Do whatever you got to do. Take out a loan and bet the other way. Good morning, Alan. How we doing? It's Good Friday. It is Good Friday. It's Feel Good Friday, and it is Good Friday. Yeah, I forgot about that. Easter's on. God, I got a busy weekend. I got a busy weekend. It's going to be fun, though, but busy. Oh, we got stuff tonight. Taking the kiddo and her friends downtown Coeur d'Alene for her birthday dinner and shopping and all that stuff. And then while they're doing that, taking the boys to go eat dinner and go grab go to the cool old school ice cream shops. It's going to be fun tonight. And then birthday festivities tomorrow. And then we got Easter on Sunday. It's going to be a busy weekend. It'll be fun, though. I got to crash out for a meeting, but y'all have a great day. Happy Easter. He is risen. Well, good. Happy Easter to you, too. Have a good weekend, Alan. Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. We appreciate that. Appreciate that, Alan. Okay, moving on. A's did it again. Defeat the White Sox. 8-0. They just whooped that ass, and they just kept whooping it, never just sucking the soul out of the White Sox hopes and dreams. Thank you, White Sox. That's 3 in a row now. Is it 3? Yeah, it's 3 in a row. We're almost there. The rollover bet continues. I felt real nervous betting on the A's for the rollover bet, but the A's have shown up. They've shown up. The A's are 1 game below 500. Who would have thought that? Phillies beat the Giants 6-4. I had the Giants. on Kalshi to see if they could come back and do it. They couldn't. They're a bunch of bums. Orioles defeat the Guardians 6-2. Tigers beat the Royals 6-1. What happened to the Royals? I thought the Royals were supposed to be halfway decent. What are we doing? Yankees whooped the Rays' ass 6-3. Shout out to Buku. His Yankees getting it done down there. Mets with a 4-1 victory over the Cardinals. That's why Frank was so happy this morning. We didn't get a Frank rant. Come on, Mets. I had a few bucks on the Cardinals. I think it was the 8th inning. I got them, and it was like 3 cents. And I was like, yeah, let's get them. They bums. Patriots Rangers win with a 5-3 victory over the Angels. Angels just terrible, man. The Angels are just terrible. Let's take a look at the action report today. Oh, hold on. Let me do this real quick. All right, let's take a look at the MLB report today, brought to you by the Action Network. We'll see where the sharp money, big money experts, who's taking who, and what are the odds. Ooh, we get a little early, a little day baseball. We start off with the Diamondbacks and the Cubbies. D-backs -120 road favorites over the Cubs. Cubs +105. I kind of like the Cubs team total over. Those bats got to wake up. They vanished. They disappeared in that Padres series. You got to imagine coming back home, those bats wake up. Who's pitching today? Is it Zach Gallen? Is that what? It's got to be Zach Gallen. Is why they're favored. No, Corbin Burns, even better. Ooh, we're gonna get good value on the Cubbies over team total. Corbin Burns, my Cy Young pick, who is not looking so great right now. Sharp money on the Diamondbacks, but big money in an Action Network expert on the Cubbies. Tickets are split, but 63% of the money is on the Cubbies to get it done today. Guardians at the Pirates. Sharp money on the Guardians, laying 135. Pirates +118. 71% of the money is back in the Guardians as well. Royals at the Tigers. Royals -140. Tigers +120. Big money on the Tigers here. 56% of the bets and 73% of the money is on the Tigers to get it done today. The Tigers are rolling. They're whooping up on these Royals. Is that the 4-game series? Remember, let's see. Is that the 4th game? Let's see real quick. Let's see. Because if this is no, it's 3rd. Okay. Because remember, 4-game series so far. The home team this season in that 4th game of a 4-game series is 11-0. Got to keep an eye on that. It's going to turn at some point. It's going to turn, and we're going to be there when it turns. We'll be betting those away teams, aren't we? Marlins at the Phillies. Phillies laying -210 against the Marlins. Wow. Marlins +180. Not that the Marlins are good, but man, -210. Big favorite. 96% of the money back in the Phillies today. What could go wrong? Let's see. Reds at the Orioles. Orioles -150 home favorites. Reds +130 on the comeback. Big money on the Reds. 27% of the bets and 40% of the money back in the Reds there. Yankees, Rays split dead even -110 both ways. Who is pitching in this one? Rodon versus Rasmussen. Let's just bet the under. Let's just bet. Or Rays team total over. Can I interest anyone? Grass Guy says the Royals killed my 4-legger. That's what you get for trusting the Royals, man. Cash half that out halfway there, Most Pro. I will. Oh, the rollover? Never. Not yet. We're not even close. It's not even that good yet. I think we're up to $100 starting with the 25. We got to put it all back on the White Sox or on the Red Sox today. The Red Sox are my survivor pick in that pool, which we'll talk about here in a second. But Mariners start their series with the Blue Jays today, -110 both ways. Who's pitching in this one? B. Woo and B. Francis. Okay. Sharp money, big money on the Blue Jays in this one. 53% of the bet, 62% of the money back in the Blue Jays today. Red Sox, White Sox. Red Sox -205. For those of you that don't know, they're new. I'm counting on the White Sox to lose 10 games in a row this season at some point. So I've started with $25 and just rolling it over every game for the stretch of this 10-game stretch. We got the White Sox here, and the White Sox have lost Oh, no, it's 4 in a row. The White Sox have lost 4 in a row. So this will be game 5. Let's go. They did beat the Red Sox twice a couple weeks back to snap. They were at 8-game losing streak, and they snapped the streak by beating the Red Sox. But now they got to go into Fenway, see if they can get it done. Odds are saying no, not likely. Cardinals at the Mets. Frank the Tank's Mets, minus 170 favorite, plus 140 on the comeback. Sharp money on the Mets. Big money back in the Cardinals. 89% of the bets, 76% of the money is on the Mets. You know, it's funny. Blue's not here. Blue loves when we talk betting. He always wants me to talk picks and bets more. And he ain't here. Where's Blue? Where you at, buddy? Twinkies at the Bravos. Bravos minus 140 home favorites. Sharp money on the Twins here. 77% of the bets, 83% of the money is on the Bravos today. Who's pitching for them? Let's see. Who is pitching for heavy steps? Oh, Elders on the bump. Going up against Paddock. Uh-oh. This ain't going to be pretty for your team there, Patriot. We got the Dodgers at the Rangers, but the Rangers got DeGrom going out there. And Dodgers are throwing out Yamamoto. Dodgers still minus 145 favorite. There might be value on the Rangers. What do you think? Do you like DeGrom today, Patriot? I mean, you always like. Oh, Blue is here. What up, Blue? He's just okay. Good, Blue. Good. I didn't want you to miss out on this. Glad you're here. Patriot, do you like the Rangers today? DeGrom on the bump. Dodgers minus 145, Rangers plus 122. Sharp money on the Rangers, but 92% of the money is back in the Dodgers. Listen, maybe we just bet Rangers team total over. Because the Dodgers are so good, they can come back and win a game from anything. They got so much talent. But the Rangers should put up some points against Yamamoto today. Some runs. Sorry, apologies. Grass Guy likes the under. Yes, I'm going Rangers in the under. Okay, maybe we don't bet team total over. Rangers in the under. Okay. We'll see. A's at the Brewers. The Red Hot A's are dogs, plus 140 to the Brewers, minus 160. Sharp money, big money back in the A's today. 68% of the money is on the Brewers. Ooh, Blues on the Dodgers. Padres at the Astros. Astros minus 140. Sharp money. Action Network expert back in the Astros. But the Padres got big money back in them at plus 118. They're plus 118. And you got 74% of the bets and 93% of the money on the Padres. That tells me the Astros is probably the right side. Or the values there. You got Hart versus Gusto tonight. We'll have to ask Step, see what he thinks about that one. Nationals at the Rockies. Nationals laying minus 135 against the Rockies. Catching plus 115. 83% of the money is back in the Nationals tonight. And the night game, Giants and the Angels. Giants minus 150. Excuse me. Giants minus. Oh. That takes some water there. Giants minus 150. Angels plus 130. 93% of the money back in the Giants tonight for the night game. And there you have it. That is the MLB Action Report. If you want to catch us live every morning, 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, you can live on Rumble, YouTube, and X. We're live on YouTube for the first half hour or so of the show, which reminds me we got to wrap things up there. But you catch us live. If not, make sure you smash this like button wherever you're watching the stream or video, and we'll catch you on the next one. That does remind me. Goodbye, YouTube. It's been fun. Come over to Rumble. Links in the description. We'll see you there. Goodbye. You are now the weakest link. Goodbye. Let's see. 92 to the Orioles win again today. 92%. Gotta go up. Yeah. Dude, look at that Padres one. That Padres is scary. 74% of the bets, 93% of the money is on them, and they're still plus money. And you got sharp money and an Action Network expert back in the Astros. I don't know. I think the Astros might be the way to, or just stay away. You don't have to bet it. Rumor has it you don't have to bet it. Right? I did pick the Dodgers in my let me share this out again. My Survivor. If you want to join this, make sure you click this link real quick. I'm going to drop it in here. Click that link if you want to come over. If you haven't already. Come join. This is the season pools. Teaming up with them. We're gonna have some fun things going. But right now, that link I just sent you, do it, and then you can go over to pools and whatnot and join a free pool, MLB pool. It's MLB Survivor. So here it is. What you do is it's double elimination. Once you lose twice, you're out. Pick one team to win. It's a weekend series. The series played between Thursday and Sunday each week. Can't pick the same team twice. Last person standing is the champ. It's gonna be fun and it's free. Top prize is $100. So click that link so they know that I sent you. Right? Like I said, we're gonna have some fun stuff. Check out some of their other pools, and then this pool was a lot of fun this last football season. They got a great package for the NFL and college football. You can get them heavily discounted right now. It's normally like the NFL, you get the whole package. You get like Survivor, Pick'ems, all that stuff that drops throughout the season, plus the NFL playoff pools, all that stuff. Normally $130, over $200,000 in cash prizes. You can get it for $60 right now if you want to take advantage of that. I think the college football one is $30. But yeah, and you actually get paid out. I took second place in one of these March Madness pools in here, won $1,000, got paid out. So these guys are legit. I've met with Ryan. Shout out to Ryan on here. And we had a meeting for about a half hour talking about it. And we're going to have some fun stuff. Plus, we can create a squad for the football season. We can have the Game On squad or the Tig Old Bitty squad, whatever we want to name it. But go check it out. Go check it out. Make sure you click that link so they know I sent you. All right. So they know I sent you. What do we want to get? What do we want to get into? Should we talk? We gotta talk NBA. I heard a wild. I mean, it's not too wild, but I heard a wild stat. Like the last decade, there hasn't been any team in the NBA playoffs lower than a 3 seed to win it all. I think the last time we had like a deeper seed, what was the Mavericks? What were the Mavericks that year? They weren't a 1, 2, or 3 seed, but yeah, it's just like there's like no upsets really. I would like the chaos. I like picking the upsets, but today we have the final play-in games to figure out who's going to go be the 8 seeds and go get slaughtered by either OKC or the Thunder. It's I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you guys think any of these teams have a chance? I personally don't. If the Mavericks had Mavericks had Kyrie, they wouldn't be in this spot. But I think Anthony Davis and Kyrie could give the Thunder a little push. If Klay Thompson was on for that series, they would give the Thunder a push. But I don't think without Kyrie, I don't think they can. And I don't think the Hawks or Heat can push the Cavs. The Cavs have just looked way too good all season. Peg Leg. What up, buddy? Says sounds legit. Absolutely. Glad you're here. Grass Guy says NBA is too lopsided. Yeah. And these NBA playoffs, where you make your money is these player props. It's where you make your money. Now we got the Heat visiting the Hawks. I like the under in this one. Just because these two teams, they always play each other well. Some would say the value would be on the Hawks in this one. The line adjusted like 4 points after how the Hawks looked last game and the Heat looked dominating Chicago. But you got to remember, it's Chicago. It was an impressive win to go on the road in Chicago and get that must win. And they did it. I don't know, but I like Trae Young under in this one. Under his points. That the Heat D him up very well, especially Bam Adebayo is able to just lock him down. It's gonna be an interesting one. I'm gonna dive into some more player props later today when the lines come out. See if we can find some other value. So make sure you're a member over at GameOn.locals.com if you want those picks. It's free to join and get those picks. Refs wouldn't dare let that happen. That's right. Blue says, "Hey, Will, when there's a solar flare a few days later, there's an earthquake." I'll keep my eye out for that, Blue. Thank you. How did that earthquake go down in San Diego? LA? Wasn't there a big earthquake the other day? Blue was saying I was thinking Mavs plus 6. I'm not mad at the Mavs plus 6 either. I kind of like it. It's just so tough because you never know what Anthony Davis wants to do. And I think he's going to show up. I think he does want to. Maybe look at his points over. I think he wants to because it's funny. The Mavericks organization probably, what's his name? Who's the GM that everyone's mad at for trading Luka? That guy. He probably wants this season to be over and done with. He probably wants him, as crazy as it sounds, he probably wants them to lose tonight so then they can get into the offseason, hide underneath the radar. But you also want your team to win. Why? Well, because then you could be like, hey, see, we're still a playoff team, even with this move. Anthony Davis is great. And Anthony Davis wants to go out and prove to the Mavs fans saying, hey, look, I know you guys lost Luka. He's a great player, but I'm pretty damn good too. We're going to be all right. Now, we don't have a chance in hell to beat the Thunder, and we're going to get our ass kicked, but we're going to be all right. I'm here. So I don't know. I like the Mavericks today, but the Heat Hawks, it's pretty much pick them. Sharp money on the Hawks. 79% of the money's on the Heat. That should tell you everything. I like the under in that one. I think I like the under in the Mavs Grizzlies game too, but the Grizzlies laying 6.5. Remember, the Grizzlies fired their coach a few weeks back. Not looking good for them. Sharp money on the Grizzlies in this one. 64% of the money is on the Mavericks plus 6.5. I might even look at a little bit of Mavericks money line. I might over on Kalshi. What can we get him on Kalshi right now? Let's go see. Because I might snag up a little Mavericks money line. Hope they're winning at halftime, and then you can just cash out right there. Woo-wee. Right now, you can get the Mavericks at 32 cents over on Kalshi. Think about that. If they got a lead at halftime, you're probably getting real close to doubling your money at half or a cash out. That ain't bad. That's what I love about the Kalshi bets. They're fun. He says, remember the game? He had like 20 points in the first. Yeah, he did. Sharp actions on the Grizzly in that one, but that don't mean nothing. I don't know. I'll have more picks. Like I said, when the games get closer and they put out more of the player props and lines, which I don't know why they don't have a bunch out now. It's not like we haven't had all day yesterday to figure out what the line should be. But either way, we got basketball, and then I think tomorrow the playoffs officially start. Is that right? Let's see. Yes, look at that. We got games tomorrow. We got 4 games tomorrow. Bucks, Pacers minus 5.5. Clippers, Nuggies 2.5 point home favorites against the Clippers there. Pistons, Knicks 7-point favorites against the Pistons. I'll take those 7 with the Pistons. And then the Lakers, 4-point favorites at home against the Timberwolves. That's going to be a fun series. I think in game 1, we got to go Luka over. Luka and Ant parlayed over on their points. Luka has owned the Timberwolves and remember the Western Conference Finals last year? He put up 1 million, but not the finals, the semifinals. Sorry, that wasn't the finals. He put up a bazillion against him. A bazillion. With a B. Buddy, what up, buddy? Damn, this is better than ESPN. Let's go, dude. That's the positive. Well, just for that, let's do this. Let's give you a proper welcome to the stream from our favorite golfer.
You got some big old babies and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away?
Bombs away. Patriot says Lakers, Celtics, finals. Bet it and forget it. Damn. The NBA would love that. They would absolutely love that. But we just went over the other stats. That's highly unlikely. Not the Celtics to get there, but highly unlikely. The Lakers are a 3 seed. Never mind. It could happen. Next coming is bikini golf. That's right. Don't tell Liv. That's the PGA's secret weapon. That's the card up the sleeve that they can play at any point. And they should. And we got games Sunday too, don't we? Ooh, yeah. Well, we'll preview those tomorrow and Sunday. We'll preview those. Okay. NHL playoffs start tomorrow, right? Of course, Action doesn't have them up. Why would they? Why would they want those up? Let's see. That's MLB. Nope. I want NHL. Thank you. Scores. Yep. So they start tomorrow. Ooh, that's going to be fun. Your Stars play tomorrow. Patriot. Look at that. Against the Avalanche. That's going to be a fun series. And then the Blues play the Jets as well. Should be good. That's the team name, the Mommy Milkers. That's right. Mommy Milkers League, MML. It works. I like it. Buddy likes the Lightning. Okay. Well, the Lightning play. They play on Sunday? No, they don't. Wait, when do they play? Why is it not up yet? Do we not know? Oh, why do some of the games start on Saturday and the Lightning Panthers don't start until Tuesday? That's weird. Yeah, I'm not even going to pretend to understand what the NHL does, all right? Nope. Just going to say, okay. Go Bolts. We got a Bolts fan in here. That's right. That is right. All right. You guys know what time it is? Gonna disconnect from this. Gotta do this real quick. Let's see what the chat's saying real quick. I'm gonna pull this up while I get the other stuff set up, because you know me, I'm very, very prepared here this morning. Very prepared. I'm dialed in. Look at me. Very professional. Some say the most professional, on-time, non-clickbait show on the internet, and I would agree with that. Most pro. B. McCormick hasn't been here yet either. Where's B. McCormick? Breakfast taco. Ooh, most pro. That's right, Leslie. Breakfast tacos. That's right. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay, we need that pulled up. We need this over here. Let's go. It is a Jai-Alai Friday. That's right. With the World Jai-Alai League, a great sponsor of the show. Shout out to them. Go check them out tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. We got a matchup between the Chargers, the defending champion Chargers, versus the Fireballs. We got only a couple games left in this regular season before we do make the playoffs. I believe both these teams, Fireballs, should be in first place. Let's see. Fireballs are in first place, and the Chargers are they're battling out. They're trying to hold off the Warriors. Chargers need to get a point, or at least a half point tonight, to get a little comfort. Create a little gap there between them and the Warriors. Man, the Warriors have been battling back this last week. That's what I love about this new ranking system here is all these teams still got a chance. They all got a chance. It makes it exciting for the end. But let's take a look at the matchups today between the Warriors and the Fireballs. We start things off, and you can bet this, by the way. You can bet this over on DraftKings. You go over to the More Sports, you go over to the World Jai-Alai, you go over to Jai-Alai, click on the World Jai-Alai League, and you will have all these odds and everything up here. We have been following the Jai-Alai League all season long. We follow them in the fall, now in the spring, winter/spring season. And here we are getting ready for the playoffs just a couple weeks away. We got the Each B Day versus Urrutia. Urrutia has been killing it lately. But Each B Day minus 120 favorite, Urrutia minus 110. We're going to start things off with a real close matchup. I'm excited for it. I don't know, man. I hate going against Each B Day, but Urrutia has been on fire. Maybe look at that. Maybe we bet it to go 3. Maybe we take Urrutia 2-1 win plus 280 over Each B Day. That's a way to go. But we got Each B Day, Urrutia to start things off. And then we got Zulaka versus Arats. Shout out to Arats. Got Arats' jersey, by the way. How about that? Zulaka minus 345 favorite over Arats plus 250. I might be taking a stab here with Arats at plus 250. Zulaka is deserved to be a favorite, though, but that is a heavy favorite. I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of shocked by those lines, so that should probably tell me something that Zulaka is probably the right side. We got Arta and El Barba. El Barba, the best beard in Jai-Alai. Looks like a Viking out there. Arta El Barba minus plus 325 dogs to Jedin and Ron. Shout out to Jedin. They're minus 475 favorites. Jedin came on here with us last month. Showed off his Super Bowl winning ring with the Colts. That was cool. That was a first for the show. getting a Super Bowl ring shown on the show. That was fun. But yeah, Jed and Ron minus 475 favorites. You got to go with Jed and Ron on that one. Ubia and Lalu. Ubia plus 650 dog against Lalu minus 1150 favorite. Yeah. Nothing against Ubia there, but Lalu is the right side. Gallo versus Cabrera. We just had Gallo on too. Plus 550 dog versus Cabrera minus 920 favorite. That's gonna be a tough one there. And then Zulaka Ubia versus Urrutia and Arats. Urrutia and Arats minus 195 favorite versus Zulaka and Ubia. I probably watch that Zulaka and Arats matchup, see how it goes, see how they look, figure out who you want to bet there. But I mean, it might take a stab at the dog at plus 150 with Zulaka and Ubia there. Let's put together a nice little parlay for today. You know me, I like to do some of these correct score ones. Let's say, let's make a real juicy one. Let's see. Ooh. There we go. Got a 3-legger for you here. And this is over on DraftKings. By the way, if you're in Florida, you can bet this at Hard Rock Bet as well. I'm gonna go with Arats 2-1 victory over Zulaka, Urrutia 2-1 victory over Ichabide, and then Jedin and Ron to defeat Arta and El Barbara 2-0. That 3-legger is over 25-1. How about that? Let me know if you're going to tell that. If you do, post it on X, tag me. I want to see it. But this is the World Highlight League. Great sponsor of the show. You can catch this match tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, live on ESPN 3 FUBO TV or their YouTube channel. Links to their sites, to their YouTube channel, to all their social media is in the description of the stream or video, however you're watching. Go check them out today. Chargers, Fireball is going to be a great matchup tonight. Should have some fun, exciting matches. So go check it out tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll see you there. Boo. Yeah. All right. I usually throw in potato, egg, and sausage. That sounds good. That sounds really good for a breakfast taco. Yes, please. Blue says Cubs plus 105 is a good dog. I like that. I might even look at what's their team total. Well, I got DraftKings pulled up. Let's go to baseball. Let's go to Cubbies. Where are the team totals? There they are. What? That can't be right. Is that right? Let's see. Is it really set at 5.5? There's no way. There's no way. If that's the case, that is crazy. That is crazy. Am I reading this right? Let's see. It is. What? Why is the total in the Cubs game 11? Yeah. Rhea versus Burns? Like, someone tell me what I'm missing here. Is this not the same Burns? Corbin Burns? Is this not what? 5.5? That is insane for both teams. Cubs over plus 115. I am missing something. I need to talk to Steps. I don't know what I'm missing in this one. Do you guys know what I'm missing here? 11? A total of 11. And then we're playing in Wrigley. I'm missing something. The wind must be going out like crazy there or something. All right. Be careful there. Be careful with that one, folks. Be very careful. Why does it feel like there's not much news going on in the sports world? Check this out. This guy's like a week too late. Justin Thomas decides to play good golf a week after the Masters. But he's leading currently the Harbor Town Golf Links tournament at -10. Got Henley right behind him and Scheffler at -7. Wyndham Clark and B. Harmon right behind him at -6 and -5. We got the NFL draft. Let's see if we can find some draft news. Wonder if any NFL mock drafts have changed. Let me pull up a mock draft. NFL mock draft. What? This guy's got an all 7-round mock draft, and he's got the Patriots trading twice in round 1. By the way, we'll be live on this show for the draft. Gosh, I hate these ads. We'll be live for the show for the draft on this show at 1 hour before the draft starts. Be live here, and I'm going to go through the whole draft. I'm going to bring guests on, bringing you, the fan, on, something you won't see from ESPN. We'll be bringing the fans on here to live react to your favorite team making their pick, and then we're going to break it down. We'll have Beardo hop in. We'll have Guess hop in. We're going to have Grass Guy's take on the Giants pick, and then we're going to get Beardo's take on the Giants pick shortly after that. He will be live, I think, with Sports Wars doing their thing, but he said he'll hop on over a few minutes after the Giants pick. So we'll get his reaction. It's going to be a fun time. Hope you guys show up, hang out. It's one of my favorite streams of the year. It's going to be like a 5-6 hour long stream. And it's going to be fun. Reacting to the first round. This is the first time, and so far, if it holds, this is the first time in like a decade or so that every team in the NFL has their original first round draft pick. No one's traded yet. Let's see. We'll see what this mock is. So he's got Cam. Why can't we scoot that thing down? He's got Cam Ward going 1. So does everyone. He's got Travis Hunter going to Cleveland. That one seems to be more and more what people are picking there. Okay. Blue likes the Marlins over today. Just tell me your favorite play in MLB. My favorite play so far in MLB. Hold on. I like to, get at least another cup of coffee and look at these lines a little bit more before I. You want my favorite play? Favorite play is just bet against the White Sox. So take the Red Sox today. There you go. I'm rolling that over. So that's my favorite play. But I would probably say I like the Rangers. I like Patriots Rangers today. I think there's good value there. Rangers. All right, back to this thing. Then he's got Abdul Carter going to the Giants. Son of a. And then look at this. He's got the Patriots trading to the Jets so the Jets can come up and get Mason Graham. That is interesting. I wonder if it says what the trade was. Then he's got Will Campbell going to the Jags, Ashton Genty going to the Raiders, and then the Patriots with their pick taking Jalen Walker. I wouldn't be mad at that. Jalen Walker, edge out of Georgia. I wouldn't be mad at that at all. Armand Membu coming out, going to San Francisco, which is the San Francisco trading up to get him, trading with the Panthers there. Okay. And then McMillan going to the Saints. I think the Saints need some more help than a wide receiver right now, especially with their lineman retiring yesterday. Probably would take a big boy if there's a good big boy available. Mike Green going to the Bears. Stewart going to the Panthers. Got Matthew Golden going to Dallas. That seems like something Dallas would do. Kelvin Banks Jr. going to Miami. Miami needs a big boy. That's one of the good big boys to go get. Loveland going to Colts. Will Johnson going to the Falcons. Barron going to the Cardinals. He's got the Bengals taking a lineman. The Bengals need to pick some sort of defensive position. So, I mean, that's a good pick there. Tyler Booker going to Seahawks. Let's see. Eman Wari going to the Bucks. Running back. He's got the Broncos taking a running back. Marion Hampton, North Carolina running back. There's going to be a lot of running backs taken in this draft. Not in the first round. Well, there'll be some, but there's going to be a lot taken. He's got the Steelers. I think Shedeur does fall to the Steelers. I like that pick. I like that pick a lot. I think it's a good spot for both teams. Tyler Warren going to the Chargers. Harmon going to the Packers. Then he's got the Patriots trading back into the first round to get Josh Connerly Jr., big boy out of Oregon. Okay. Let's see. Then he's got Zabel going to Houston. Harrison going to the let's see. The Rams taking a cornerback. The Rams do need cornerback help. Nolan going to the Baltimore. Edge rusher going to the Lions. Another edge rusher going to the Commanders. Bills taking a defensive lineman, Grant. The Bills could also use cornerback help. So they might be. Don't be surprised if Bills take a cornerback. Jackson going to KC. And then to finish off the first round, he's got the Eagles taking a safety, Malachi Starks out of Georgia. Okay. Oh, look at this. He's got the Giants in round 2 taking Jackson Dart. A lot of people don't think Jackson Dart's going to fall that far. I don't think he will either. People have talked themselves up way too much on Jackson Dart. I'm not saying he's not going to be good, but they're talking about taking him real high. If the Giants can get him in the second round, I think that's a great deal. Great deal. Great snag, as some would say. Great snag. Let's see. Are there any other surprises? Let's see. Maki Mbaku. I wonder. I wish I could just find it. It's going to be way down here. I wonder where he has Quinn Ewers going. You just got Jalen Milroe going to the Browns. Sounds like something the Browns would do. In the second round, what other QBs do we got in here? What other QBs do? Where's the next QB taken? Nothing in the third round for QBs, that is. Let's see. Quinn Ewers to the Dolphins. That doesn't seem right to me. Quinn Ewers isn't super mobile. He's got Cam Sketibo going to the Colts. Then he's got Kyle McCord going to the Bengals. Will Howard going to the Rams. Dylan Gabriel going to the Cardinals. That makes a lot of sense, actually. That makes some sense. This ain't too bad of a mock. I don't know how you mock up 7 rounds, though. Riley Leonard going to the Jaguars in the, what is this, the 6th round? What else he got? He got, I think that has to be all the quarterbacks, right? There's no, are there even any other quarterback? Curtis Rourke going to the Ravens in the 7th. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I like when you tell me he's from Indiana. I know the guy now, but if you would have just told me the name, I couldn't tell you what team he played for. Most Pro Ewers is a Dorkhorn fraud. I think the Cowboys are going to get Ewers in the later round. I think Ewers are going to turn out to be all right. I think he's going to be an all right quarterback in the league. Calling it now. Heard it here first. Most Pro heard it here first. I'm excited for the draft. I can tell you one thing that is for sure, 100% certainty. There is going to be chaos in the first round. There's going to be multiple teams doing something stupid. Just look at last year. Now, I'm not saying this was stupid, but it was stupid. I'm still going to say it's stupid. The Falcons taking Michael Penix Jr. at 8 after paying Kirk Cousins all that money. Now that was stupid. Now, and it wasn't stupid because it's like, yeah, maybe Penix ends up working out for them, but they could have traded back. They didn't have to take him at 8. No one was talking about taking Michael Penix Jr. at 8 or anywhere even sniffing the first round, maybe the back end of the first round. But you got to be smart and trade back. Find someone, get something for that 8th overall pick. Let's see. Plus money. You switch the Giants with Padres. Play Padres solo. Plus money already. There you go. Another Dorkhorn QB bust. How many more you need? Well, it depends on what you call a bust. Is being a backup quarterback in the league making millions of dollars over like a decade a bust? I don't know. I think that's pretty successful. I can't believe the Titans are going to go with Cam Ward. Well, laugh when it happens. I hope they pass on him because then it's going to throw everything off and the Browns are going to like panic and then draft Cam Ward. And that'd be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing any breaking news here. Make sure I'm not missing any. Dude, there's a lot of Star Wars news today. I'm talking about nerds. Talk about nerds. Oh, let you guys know. Hey, shout out. We're only a couple days away. Last chance to win, to get entries in to win a custom made 1775 Rumble 1775 coffee Cybertruck plus $30,000. Every dollar you spend over at 1775 coffee gets you a chance to win this awesome looking Cybertruck and $30,000. How about that? Go over there, go get you some coffee. You have until 4:20 to get it done. You have until 4:20. Let's see. Ooh. What? Dana White is taking Power Slap over to YouTube. So Dana White talks Power Slap. We just cut a deal with a company called VeChain. It's a block company. They're our rights deal now. So they're our rights deal, and I'm going to put it on YouTube. Hope it's still on Rumble. That's kind of crazy.
With Power Slap, I like trying to figure things out. I want what I want when I want it, and I just got to figure out how to do it. And it's not necessarily the traditional way to do it. So we just cut a deal with a company called VeChain. It's a blockchain company.
That's what I wanted. That was one of my questions.
They're our rights deal now. So they're our rights deal. And I'm going to put it on YouTube. Because what I care about right now, more than anything, when you're growing something like this, and it has the attention that it does from people, you want eyeballs. You want as many eyeballs as you can possibly get. And you already know it's a global business. This thing started in Russia and Poland. So
interesting. I would imagine he's still going to keep it on Rumble. And if he does keep it on Rumble, I don't blame him for putting it on YouTube too. I mean, we don't like YouTube over there, but if you want a bigger audience, right, you want to reach more people, it's just what you got to do. Especially what he's talking about. I didn't realize it started in Russia. Huh. Makes sense now, though. Think about it. A bunch of people. This is how they came up with it. They're all sitting around taking shots of vodka and say, let's start slapping each other, huh? And whoever stands, it can be the last man standing, wins. You take a shot of vodka in between each round, smack each other in the face. Sounds about right. I guess I shouldn't be too shocked that it started over there. Pitches. I'm gonna go with Padres, Cardinals, and Braves. Ooh, interesting. Let's see. I think that's it, people. I think we did it. I think that's it. Ooh, here's the Blues. 4-leg parlay, almost 8-1 on your money. He's got the Orioles, the Red Sox, the Giants, and the Padres. The Padres feels like a trap, though. They're plus 122, but they got all that money on them and sharp action they got like 93% of the money. Sharp action on Houston feels like a trap. But I hope you cash. Hope you win, Blue. You guys out there watching, make sure you tag your bets. Tag me in your bets as well. Jeanette says, I always catch you at the end, but happy Friday. Well, thank you. We're just glad you're here. And yes, happy Friday. It's Good Friday and it's Feel Good Friday. But yeah, I know. I start early. I could have started I meant to start later today, but I just got in the habit of setting it at 4:30. I woke up this morning and go, oh, guess we're starting at 4:30. Made up a fresh pot of 1775 coffee. And we got the ball rolling. I honestly thought there was more to talk about today, but I don't, unless you guys got something in the chat. I got time. I got time. Oh, yeah, and we're going to raid. Let's raid. We'll raid. We will raid someone. Let's do that. Let's see who's live right now. We're going raiding. Yeah. By the way, shout out to Rumble. Got us up on the top spot. Really appreciate that. Let's see. Who is live right now? Over in the gaming section. Ooh, crypto section. You guys into crypto? I wish there was someone else alive in the sports section. We don't got anyone over there. Yes, and smash the like button while you're here. Should we check out a random podcast? A random podcast? Let's see if anyone I know is live. Nope. None of the people I follow. Ooh. Wish we would raid Silver Fox, but he doesn't start till for 2 more hours. Blue says take the Padres out and put that ticket in. Okay. Let's go to a random gamer. Let me see. Oh my gosh, why does it not work? Because I, for some odd reason, do this every day and then I forget how to do it every single time. We're rating RG. RG. Shout out. Let's get over there. Let's raid this.
Boom. Yo, welcome to the Kirk Game Show, dude. Has rated the stream. Let's go, my man. What's up,
go.
Game
Go
Show?
say hello. Smash that like button
Appreciate
over
the raid,
there.
man. Hope you had a wonderful wonderful stream, brother.
Of course.
Hell yeah, Game Show. Game on show. All right, unload here, and let's get some mags.
What are we playing? Escape from
Hell yeah. Baseline. What's up, man? Good morning. Titty Ben Soaked. What's up, dude? Appreciate you coming on over with the raid, brother. Hell yeah, fellas. Hell yeah. Game on show. What's up, man? How you doing this morning?
We're doing all
How was your
right.
stream, dude?
Doing all right. Great show. We had a fun
We'll go here. I
You're on Good
appreciate
Friday.
the raid, man. Coming in clutch this morning. Woo! Let's go. I need another mag. Patriot, what's up, dude? Love seeing all that. Love it. What's up, man?
Make sure you smash the like
Good
button over
morning,
there.
Patriot. How you doing, dude?
This guy is
Let's go here. All right, let's
loading up.
load her up.
Ready for war.
Dude, Bucky, what's up, man? Good morning. Appreciate you hitting that follow, brother. Let's go, fellas.
Follow as well.
Let's go. Check. And there it is. Boom. Fill that in. Boom. We're getting geared up. We're playing Escape from Tarkov, survival, looter, shooter, extraction type game and whatnot. Dude, Game On Podcast. Appreciate
I always
follow,
want
brother.
to
And the big giant raid,
do cool
man.
things
Hell
on the
yeah, let's
screen
go,
like
dude.
that.
Let's go, man.
But that will
Hell yeah,
require
appreciate it, dude.
more effort by
Hope
me
you guys
and
had
actually
a
using OBS and
wonderful
stuff.
morning. It's Friday.
Maybe
dude.
one
Let's
day.
go.
Maybe one day we'll get there. We're not there
It
yet.
is Friday. All right, let's get some heals. 1, 2, and 3, and let's get a Sims. I need 2 of them. There's that. And let's get some grenades. There's 1, 2, 3. That checks. All right, and ammunition. Boom, 1, 2. Throw that down.
You gotta
Secure
really
container,
prepare.
aka the butt. Go top up here. That checks. We'll go here.
He's done this
I believe
time or
we
two. Dude, look
need
how
refill
fast
our
he
ejector case. That checks. Go here. So we have 4, 5, 6, and number 7. Gun checks. Let's repair our armor real quick. That checks. Armor repaired. Yep. Mags check. We're gonna
All
go
right.
backpack on this one.
Well, shout out to him. He's gonna play some Tarkov. Sounds good. You guys, though, that'll do it for us. That'll do it for us here on the show. Good show this morning. Hope you guys have a good rest of your Friday. I'm going to be busy this weekend. Hope you guys have a good weekend too. And I hope you guys tune in tomorrow because I will be live tomorrow hanging out with you in the morning. I might try to do something. I've got a video I'm working on that I'm going to work on either today or tomorrow, depending when I get time to do it for the Uncensored Pharmacist. But I would like to do an Uncensored Pharmacist stream. Maybe I'll do it on stream. But if I don't have time, I'm going to put a video out, though. Idaho became the most recent state to approve ivermectin over the counter. Problem is, Idahoans and people traveling to the state to get it are going to be very disappointed when they find out they're not going to be able to get it over the counter. It's basically just these politicians grandstanding. It's possible it could happen. Highly unlikely, though, that it's ever going to be available over the counter. So in that video, I'm going to explain why. Not saying that I'm for it. Make it over the counter. I don't care. I think there should be more stuff that's available over the counter. But a lot of people, they just see on the news. I've had so many people call into the pharmacy saying, "Oh, we've seen ivermectin's over the counter. Can I come down and grab it?" And I'm like, we don't have it over the counter. We have the prescription, and the prescription and the over the counter is going to be exactly the same. But there's a reason, and you'll find out in the video. There's a reason why we can't just give you the stuff we have behind the counter and just make it over the counter. So I'll get into all that and more, but look out for that video. And I do plan on doing an Uncensored Pharmacist because we got some things to talk about in the healthcare world. But yeah, hope you guys have a good weekend. And I'll see you guys tomorrow bright and early to do another fun stream, and we'll get ready for the NBA and NHL playoffs, all that fun stuff. And even more preparing for the the NFL draft next week. We're less than a week away. We're less than a week away to hearing this. Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, we can't wait. We can't wait. Anyways, you all have a good rest of your day. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning bright and early, 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Well, we'll go with 5 a.m. tomorrow. All right, 5 a.m. tomorrow. But until then, good luck, good gambling, and game on.